Okay, welcome back. My name's Kirkland. I've been trading for like 2 years. I apologize if it keeps going black, it's just because of the camera that I'm using. Just don't mind it, technical issues. But um, I've been trading for 2 years. I've been profitable, break even profitable for like maybe a couple months, like the beginning of this year. I've been trading on a demo account for like damn near a year and a half straight. Basically, I've been trading on a demo account actually for like all 2 years. And then started a live account of $200, which I've been documenting, which I'm actually going to update you on. I have two things to update you on. So for one, I'm going to make this pretty quick. I'm kind of tired. The $200 account I'm no longer doing. And the reason being is because, for one, I could continue to trade my own capital, which like I'd rather do over anything else. Sorry, I had to make sure my microphone was on. But I'd rather do that than trade any kind of prop firm or any kind of whatever, right? Like, I don't want to do those. I'd rather trade my own capital. There's one exception. But anyways, with the $200 account, I looked at what I was trading. I was trading gold. I was trading the Dow, US 30. I even took a couple trades on NASDAQ. I have them in my Discord, like my own private, like personal Discord that I just use to just like journal my own trades. I just use Discord to journal my own trades. That's all I use it for. And I'm looking at the trades and I'm like, I'm basically just trading futures. Like, I might as well just be doing that. And so then I was like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea, because from what I was remembering, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, might as well just trade futures instead of like this $200 account. Again, the $200 account was just to prove like I can keep this account alive, right? Which I have been doing. I took a big loss. But it was basically sitting at like $200. And I'm like, okay, I'm back to break even. I'm basically trading futures. I feel like I should just do that. So what I ended up doing is I just withdrew the $200. Actually, it's like less than $200. It was like $192 because I ended up taking another trade and ended up having like a couple losses. So it was at like 192. So I withdrew 192 and I'm like, I'm just going to keep this money because like this $200 account, it's great, but it's, again, like I said this in the last video too, is like I'm not trying to look at that $200 as something to like save me and turn that $200 into like 200,000 or make like $1,000 consistently from that, because then I'm just putting pressure on my own money, and then it kind of, to me, stunts my own growth when I put an expectation or expect my money to kind of like save me when I'm trading it. It's just it makes you increase to being more emotional, and I just don't want to do that. And so instead, I was like, what have I traded before that I can do futures on? And a light bulb goes off, bro. Futures, TopStep, which I've traded before. I've actually passed 2 accounts on TopStep. This is like maybe 8 months ago, 10 months ago almost. Actually, maybe it was like 8 months ago. One in August and one in September, and I passed both of them. One was like a 50K account. Surprisingly, on my first go, I passed that account. Second go was in September, and I started like a 150K account and passed that one. So, I was like, I might as well just do that. Like, I don't have to put $200 in an account, which I'm probably not going to get anything from, right, other than proof of concept, which is good. But also, like, kind of do want to make some money, right? With $200, I'm not really going to get much from that other than proof of concept. So I'm like, might as well just trade TopStep. So that's what I've been doing. So I took my $200 out of that unregulated broker, and it's also good because, like, if I do want to trade Forex again in the future with that broker that I was using, the unregulated one, at least I know that they'll give me my money back for now, right? But I've been trading TopStep. So $200 account, goodbye. And then now I'm trading TopStep. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to move myself, and I'm going to show you TopStep. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to try to make this video kind of quick. And I'll show you where it's at. So I'm just going to move myself, make me pretty small. I think right here is cool. So let's look at it. This is the dashboard. So you can see, like, I've had 2 accounts. This is August 18th, 2025. This is last year. I passed it, the 150K account. And then September 30th, I passed this one, which was the 50K account. And this one I currently have right now, which is this 52K account. Or right now it's at 52K. It's up basically $2,500, which is cool. So here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you this. Right now we're up 24.93. Win rate is 38%. 39, yeah, let's just round it, 38%. It's not high, but it's because I've been closing trades early also. So I've been having more losses, but my winners are like big. And because this is in the eval stage, I'm not really super worried about, I mean, I should be, right? This is going to sound bad, and it's probably going to be frowned upon, but honestly, I'm just explaining everything, how I'm doing it and how I'm seeing it. This is just the real aspect of it. I'm just trying to pass this eval as quick as possible. I don't want to spend 6 weeks in the practice stage. That's like wasting time. I wouldn't say wasting time, but it's like it's good to not rush. But also, I'm not trying to sit in this eval. I'm gonna make myself bigger. I mean this. I'm trying to just pass this ASAP so that then whenever I do get passed, hopefully, right? Right? Then it'll be more disciplined. And I know it's like how you do one thing is how you do everything, and it's like if you're not going to be disciplined in the practice stage, you're not going to be disciplined when it actually comes to it. It's like I know when it's like it matters and when it doesn't. It still matters when it's in the practice stage, but also it's like who gives a fuck? I'm going to pass this quick, and then once when it's like I'm actually earning towards a payout, I'm going to be more like, okay, we're going to go about it in a better way. So I'm saying all that to say I'm risking heavier in the practice stage. So, first day I had 7 trades, 1,600. Second day, because it's closed on Saturday and Sunday. Technically, I made this $800 yesterday, and today, like, I'm gonna click. No, it's the wrong thing. Here. I can trade right now because my like rolling P&L right now is just 0, so I can make some trades towards this. These are the trades that I've made, but we're gonna talk about this right now. So yeah, win rate 39%. Who cares? Profit factor is 2. I've been cutting the way that I traded in Forex, I'm basically doing the same thing in futures. If a trade is not working out, I'm doing 1-to-1 risk reward ratios, but it's just heavier. But I'm closing the trades early. If it doesn't go in the direction that I want it to go, I'm closing it early. These are the specifics of the trades that I took. So when I first entered this, I didn't realize like how heavy I'm trading micros. Oh shit, you can't even see. Duh, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So you can't even. No. Yeah, what am I talking about, bro? I'm tired. Yeah, so I was trading micros, MNQ, the micro NASDAQ, and I entered 3. I didn't realize how heavy it was because before, if you entered one contract, like if it went up, I don't know, like 50 pips or ticks, whatever, it'd be like $12. But now I entered 3 on accident, and it was like heavy. I'm like, whoa, this is micro, right? Like, why the hell is this so heavy? So first trade, like lost 111. Second trade, also I shot it down and I lost the same amount, which is kind of funny. So I instantly closed this first one, the 3 sides, like the 3 contracts. Just closed that one ASAP because I was like, I didn't mean to go that heavy. So I entered smaller, ended up losing the same amount, which is funny. I went short and then long. I'll show you like the exact trades and like this is all, I'm mainly just probably going to trade NASDAQ. If gold ever shows an opportunity, I'll trade gold. So loss. I cut this one short. And then small of $5 winner. I don't know how the hell these ended up. And I made a $1,500 winner, but these I added together. So I'm in 5 sizes, like 5 contracts, really 10 total. And the reason I did that is because like I'm entering heavy. I'm trying to like hurry up and pass this eval. So I entered heavy. You can shame me if you want. I'm just saying it how it is, bro. So I was in 10 contracts. I made like, I don't even know what the hell that is. Basically 2K right there. And then minus like $300 of loss. So it was like 1,600, which is what it was for that first day right here. So that basically wraps up the first day. And then 17th, and it's going to say, yeah, okay, it hasn't said 18th because I haven't taken anything today. 17th, this was the day too. Then I made 900. So you can see a 635 loss. I entered like the NASDAQ, not micro. I entered like NASDAQ. And had a $1,900 winner, a $600 loss. I only entered that heavy because I was already up $1,600. I was okay with losing another 600, and the account would be at like 5,100, which is fine. Just trying to pass the eval. And then I'm going to I'm going to record if I can, because I work basically 3 jobs. So it's going to be hard for me to like sit here at this desk and show like actual live sessions, because with this, instead of the $200 account, I'm going to make myself bigger again because I want this to like stick. Instead of the $200 account, and now that I'm trading TopStep, this is going to be easier for a couple things because I can make more content around it. It's going to be easier for me to explain like my own trading ideas. And then like with the $200 account, it's just slow progress. It's really going to be driven in principle and not money wise. Like, I don't know. It's just a $200 account. It's like, okay, we can do that on TopStep easily. And each position size is going to be $200, like worth the account size of the Forex account. It's like, I don't know. I'd rather just do TopStep. So it's easier. It's easier for content. It might even be easier to make a little bit more money, right? Instead of just $200. So yeah, that's my reasoning. So like that sums up like why I'm trading TopStep. But I'm just gonna show you the ideas behind like the trades that I took and how I do it. So this is what it looked like. I mainly made my trading decisions on the 1 hour. 1 hour. I even sometimes went to the 4, just because it looks more clear, and then I can be like, okay, this is what the direction I think it's generally going to go in, and then I go to like the 1 hour or the 30-minute for like specifics. I hope this looks okay on y'all screen. 'Cause I'm looking at it on OBS, and it's like, nah, it's okay. It looks okay. So this is basically what I did. This was the first day. So I'm just going to remove. I kind of don't. I'm just going to remove my zones. I'm going to keep my because these are like the actual trades that I took. I didn't just take 3, but this was like the idea behind the trades that ended up going in profit. But I'm just going to show the zone so it's like you get a general idea of like what I was looking for. And it just makes more sense. Just, I don't know. Kind of helps you be in my brain for like a second. So, fuck it. I'm getting rid of these too. I don't need them. Okay. So I went to the 4 hour. And like instantly my brain sees this big wick over here, this wick right here, and this one. And it's not going to be perfect. Again, I trade support resistance on higher time frames. I generally do it on the daily and the 4 hour, but because like the NASDAQ is a little unique, just trading on the daily, it's a little harder for trading NQ. It's a lot harder. So 4 hour is at least like you get a little bit more context to go with. So on the 4 hour, I just looked at this and I'm like, okay, I see a clear support zone. It's like somewhat in this area. And on TradingView, I set an alert here on this line. This was before I started trading on TopStep, but I remember this day right here. I set an alert on TradingView because I was like, you know what? If I start doing TopStep, let's just practice and just see what it's like, if I can make a good trade right now. So I went in TradingView and I saw this on NASDAQ, and I was like, you know what? I think that this could be a good support zone. And I was right about that. Not trying to toot my own horn, but it's like, okay. Like, it was like a 1-to-1 below the zone somewhere here. It looked somewhat like this. Not exactly, but somewhat. And I was like, that would have been a winning trade had I been, like, actually trading TopStep. So I'm like, this just gave me more confirmation to just be like, you know what? Let's try TopStep. Let's do it. But anyways, that is a zone to me. Clear support zone. You can see it even touched here before and bounced. So I'm like, okay, that's below price, but what about like what's above price? So to me, I also saw, I think it was on the 4-hour too. I think I did this one on the 1-hour. This looks more familiar. I just look at places where price went to and moved away from quickly. So for instance, like, I liked this. I actually had a winning trade off of this zone right here because I sold here on one of those trades. What I was waiting for, it was like literally the first trade that I took in this account. It was this short that I ended up having that like $1,500 winner. The reason why I had like $111 loss, like those two 111 losses, is because I originally thought, like, you know what, maybe these might go up, because on something like the NASDAQ or ES or even the Dow, like US 30, most of the time, I feel like if your bias is to buy, I think you're probably going to be right more likely than if you were to sell. Just because this thing just has been doing nothing but going up for the longest. It's just, it goes up. It has its moments where it goes down, right? But for the majority, it goes up. So it's like me telling myself, like, okay, don't be afraid to sell sometimes, because this thing goes down sometimes. But I think most of the time, if you were to like flip a coin, it's probably going to be like 70-30, 60-40. I don't know. Something like that. So I just kind of lean more towards buys. But I wasn't afraid to sell here, and I'm glad I did. So that's why I was looking for, like, maybe it'll do like a break above this zone. It'll come back, test, some of these areas, and then we'll probably see a bounce from here. So I did enter along. I entered along. It started going against me. I'm like, I'm probably just going to cut this loss here at like maybe 50% of like a stop loss. I was risking $300 when I first opened the account. So I had, like, when you trade TopStep, you have like $2,000 to like as like a buffer to work with. I was risking $300 of that $2,000, and so I sold there. Actually, excuse me, I waited for a break and retest. I saw this wick basically in the moment. It started going up, and I'm like, maybe this is like where it goes up from here. So I bought, started going against me, started going down. I closed it. I did the same thing. Started going against me. I closed it early, and then I entered that short, and it just took off, and it was a winning trade, and that one won. I don't know exactly where the target profit was. I think it wasn't very far. I think it might have been like something like that. Maybe. I mean, it didn't take much decision. It didn't take much thought, to be honest. It was quite easy. It made me feel kind of guilty. I'm like, this was like a very easy trade. It's just places where price has touched before and moved away from, and just trade support resistance. It's just so simple. And then I just put my stop, like somewhere above the zone. Actually, I think it might have been even closer. Anyways, that's what it looked like. On TopStep, though, I do try to aim for like 1-to-2s instead of 1-to-1s. Like on Forex, I just mainly do like 1-to-1s, but on TopStep, I like to shoot for like 1-to-2s and still cut losses early if I can. So that was one of them. I don't remember where the third one was. I bought here. And it was like it hit like the top of the wick, I remember, because I thought this was a zone. I remember, this was it. It hit the top of the wick, and then like right where my take profit was like the turning point, and it just dropped. And so I bought here right after it barely touched the zone, and I was like, I think it's going to bounce from here. I entered, and that ended up winning too. I think that was where I made the. Where was it? I guess I really had two big winners. I swear I profited on that one too, though. I don't remember exactly where at what price. Um, that was the first day, but where the hell was that? But yeah, basically, and then this was the move that I caught that made me this the $1,900 winner, which was very nice. It was just a buy at support. Had my stop below. It's just a 1 to 2. But yeah. I'm getting kind of tired. But that's basically what it looked like for me. So I'm trading TopStep. I'm honestly enjoying this a lot more. Futures just seems to work with me. Futures really respects support resistance. Not like only support resistance, but it's like levels seem to be respected more. A lot of strategies I feel like seem to be respected more when you trade futures because there's so many people, there's so much volume in that market of futures that you wait for the opening because that's when everybody is trading and then that's when the most volatility is happening. So it's just price seems to respect a lot of things, a lot of like confluences easier, I guess is the word. I'm not saying every strategy is like going to work as ever. I'm sure you know if you're watching this from trading, but yeah, so this just kind of sums it up for me. So the past like week or two, I haven't really been posting as much. I've been trying to like work and handle life situations. I'm still trying to do this trading shit for some reason. And I think TopStep will actually make it easier because now I can just trade with like an eval account, a prop firm. As much as I don't really like trading prop firms, I'd rather trade my own capital. Thankfully, TopStep is starting to make it where they're having their own like broker. I don't know if anybody has seen that. Trade our money or trade your money. So they're like starting to make it where they are like a broker, which is fire for futures. That would be so sick. So I just wanted this to be like a quick update video of like what the hell is going on. I still plan on making content. I work 3 damn jobs, so like, bro, work with me. This is gonna be hard to do. Thankfully, one of them is overnight, and the other job throughout the day, I don't have to be there all day, so like I can probably make content, but like I'm probably gonna be tired. So that's where I'm at. I just really wanted to share that. So now today, I'll wait for a trade. I'll see what the hell is up. I'm gonna clear this and like I don't really see much. I did like this zone because I think price is already bouncing from here, right here. Like I think this right here, like it came down, bounced, tested, bounced, broke through, tested, kind of consolidated right here, broke above, tested, bounced from here, tested again, bounced, broke through, tested, found rejection, came up a little bit, didn't touch the zone, but still found rejection. And now it's going above. And I feel like these two little down candles right here might have been a retest of this zone. And like entering along here would not have been a bad idea. It's probably what I would have shot for. Something like that. But like a 1 to 2. Something like this. Probably what I would have done, but I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see this. But I'm not in it, so it's okay. But I mean like I need where am I at right now? I need one more trade. So the consistency target, where the hell is it? Is it here? Yeah, okay. So you can see like additional profit needed 299. The consistency target can't be more than 50% of your profit target. Best day exceeds 50% of your profit target. So it extends out your consistency. So like my best day was 1600. So I can't make more than 50% of that. Because TopStep, you know, like if you trade this, you understand like it's just so that you don't have like a big winner and then like boom, you're passed. It's like they try to make sure that you really practice discipline. So I'm almost at the profit target. I need like $900 more bucks, but I can't make more than 50% of my best day. My best day is 1600. So I can't make more than like 825 bucks. 820 bucks really, just to be safe. So it probably like one or two more good days. If I do have a good day, probably like 2 more days, and then I pass the eval, and then I will really try to go hard at like getting exactly every trade I take on this. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to be trading TopStep on my phone because I'm going to be at work most days of the week instead of being like at home like I am now recording this. This would be a lot easier, but I'll be doing it from my phone. So I'm just doing what I got to do, bro. Yeah, I don't really know like what I'm looking for. I did like this down here. I thought yesterday price would come down here and like test this, because like when you see this is basically a wick. Like a big down candle, then a big up candle, or like a big up candle and then a down candle, like right next to each other. This is basically a wick. If you go to like a higher time frame, it's a wick. It's basically a wick. So like this is like a big rejection. You see this big move down, big move up. It's like that's basically a wick. So I was waiting for this down here. I thought yesterday it would come down here, and I was like, this would be a great buy opportunity right here. I had an alert in TradingView, even though TradingView was like hella behind. It's like 10 minutes behind. But I thought it would come down here, and I would have bought. This would have been a beautiful trade had it came all the way down here into the zone, and then I bought. It's just support resistance. I think, I don't know, what I might wait for is like maybe another retest here, and then look for a long. Kind of, I don't know, patience, I guess. I'm not gonna enter now. I'm so glad actually that I didn't. I had an alert here. This is on Friday actually, right here, right. So I had this zone here. Price bounced from here, and it came down, tested, bounced again. It came over here, tested, bounced again, and it came right here in this little area. It tested again, and it started bouncing. I missed this, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because I would have bought here. But the only reason why I didn't want to is because I don't like when price makes like this movement. It bounces, it makes, I don't know, like it lower equal high. It comes down, tests the zone. It comes up, makes a new high, and it comes down, makes a higher low. It comes up, makes a higher high. It falls, tests the zone, makes a higher or a like equal or like barely even a higher low. And then it comes up, makes a lower high. I don't like when price makes lower highs into the zones that I think that it'll bounce at. Most of the time, I don't think it will. Like, for instance, this new high, and then it makes a lower high right here, and then to, like, want to buy here, just every time price makes a move like that into the zone, it's just lower highs into the zone, like this. Like, let's say it, like, bounces up, comes down, tests, it bounce, comes down, tests again, and then, like, I'm expecting to buy here, thinking that it's going to bounce. I don't like when price makes these like lower highs into the zone. Most of the time, it's like it doesn't work out. Happens in Forex. I'm damn sure it's going to happen in futures. So I'm glad I avoided that, because you can see like the move didn't last long, but it would have been a good move if you weren't reaching for the stars. But for me, shooting like 1 to 2, I had my zone. Had I had entered this, I would have had my stop loss like something here. Maybe even it probably would have hit the stop loss. And if I'm going for like a 1 to 2, something like that, it's like 1 to 2 exactly. Like I probably would have lost that trade, but it would have been a good bounce, but it wouldn't have like worked out in the end unless my stop loss was lower. Then it probably would have. But it just depends on where all your shit is at. But basically, I'm getting too into it. But that is the video that I had. Trading TopStep. Forget that $200 account. This is going to be a lot easier for content, and maybe easier to like make a little bit of money from it. Because at the end of the day, we kind of want to make money from this. So that's where I'm at. TopStep is great. Kind of tired. I might take a nap. Posted this and then take a nap. But if you watch this to the end, I appreciate it. I'm just trying my hardest to just document this journey, keep some money in my pocket, working these jobs, trying to keep myself, floating. Um, I'm gonna try to make more content. It's gonna be a busy week for me, especially like this week or even next week. It's gonna be a lot. So I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.